Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Loud Luxury Makeup. Today we are going to be unboxing my Pat McGrath Labs Black Friday haul. So I've got all of these goodies that we're gonna unbox, see what we have, and create mostly a full face of Pat McGrath. There's still some products that she just has not come out with yet. So if you're interested to see what I picked up and what kind of look we can create with these new products, keep watching. All right, so let's just unbox everything. All right, so here is the first item that I picked up. This is her highlighter palette. This is not new. It's just something that really interested me. And it was, I mean, the sale was just too good. Look at this. So these are powder highlights. Definitely. So look at that one, kind of shifts pink, that one shifts gold, and then this one looks gold. So we have those three highlights. I'm really excited to give these a try. I mean, the Pat McGrath highlights are always out of this world. I also picked up two of her quads that came out for holiday. One of them I already have. And I bought it for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So this is the one that I already have. This is the Bronze Borealis palette. I will insert a photo because I don't want to open this because this is for one of you guys. I love this quad. Love it, love it, love it. It is one of my favorites and definitely one of my favorites of the year. So I'm going to put this aside for one of you guys. But she also released a second quad for holidays, and this was one that I did not pick up originally, but I went ahead and picked it up during the sale. And it is called Deep Space Divinity. So that's what it looks like. So that is a possibility that we could use today. However, I also picked up another Mothership. I don't think we're going to use this today because I think this Mothership deserves its own video. And this is the Mothership 1 Subliminal. So this is the original. So here is the packaging. So here is the packaging. It does have a plastic film cover, and then these are the shades. So I'm gonna be honest, this blue is really scary to me. However, this shade right here, this taupe, looks gorgeous. And then this taupe matte, I mean, those are like my shades. I thought this would be a really good Mothership. The color story spoke to me. So I did pick that up, and then I couldn't resist, you guys. I couldn't help myself. I picked up her palette that she came out with for the holiday. I don't know what these are called. This is the Mothership Mega Celestial Odyssey. And the more videos that I watched of this, I was like, I think I need this. And like I said, I think everything, if you spent over a certain amount, it was 35% off. Plus, there were so many amazing sales going on. So here is the packaging. And then you open it. And there are the shadows. They look gorgeous. They really, really do. So I think this will be really fun to create several looks with. I think I could probably do multiple videos with just this palette. I mean, the amount of shades in here, I should be good for a whole year. We are almost done. I picked up a mascara. So I'm not gonna take it out of the box because I do already have so many open mascaras, but this is the Fetish Eyes mascara. All right, so this eyeliner is the Precision liquid eyeliner. You do need scissors to open it. I don't have scissors with me, so I'm just gonna put this off to the side because I did pick up I picked up a backup, actually. I already have this. So this is the Pat McGrath Labs. This is the Perma Gel Ultra Glide Eye Pencil in shade Black Coffee. This is a phenomenal eyeliner. I am not going to open it. It does come with a sharpener. I do actually have this already, so I won't be using this today. I actually will go get scissors so that I can open this, and we will use this today when we are creating our look. I also picked up I did pick up a new lipstick. This is the Lip Shine in shade Nude Venus. I mean, if this was not my favorite lipstick formula that I tried this year and loved, if it wasn't my favorite, it was really, really close. Because this is such a good lipstick. I love it. So this is shade Nude Venus. It is just like a peachy kind of brown nude. I have already used it. I couldn't wait. I really, really like this formula, so I couldn't wait. I had to get it out. So I did use it once, and I do really like it. So now that we have unboxed everything, let's go ahead and put some Pat McGrath on and get ready. I do not have the Pat McGrath Primer, but that's okay. We will use the YSL Touche Eclat Primer because I'm almost done. My goal is the end of the year. I'm not going to make it for a multitude of reasons. So my last video, or a couple of videos ago, I said I hadn't been feeling well and I had kept testing negative for COVID. Well, then I went and tested positive for COVID. So I have been dealing with that. I feel fine. I just can't leave the house. It's kind of sad. So I haven't really been putting makeup on. I've just been kind of laying low. Here is the Pat McGrath Foundation. So I have shade Light Medium 11. So because of that, I have not been wearing a lot of makeup. I haven't been going to work. Obviously, I've been banned from the office. I can't go in for a while. Yeah, and I don't know. Just haven't really felt like putting makeup on. So that's kind of where I've been. But I am on the mend. I'm going over that hump. I'm getting better. This foundation is runny, like super liquidy. I think it has really nice coverage. And the shade might be a little bit dark for me, but we're gonna make it work. But I really do like it. So yeah, testing positive for COVID right before Christmas is definitely not something I was trying to do. I'm not sure yet how it will affect my Christmas plans. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen. I'm hopeful that if I test negative Christmas morning, I can drive to Kansas City. And then if I test negative 2 days later, on the 27th, that I can drive to Colorado and see my dad. That's the plan. I just have to test negative. And everyone else in the family has to test negative. All right, so for concealer, I'm going to use the Pat McGrath concealer, and this is in shade, what do we have? LM9, which I can only presume is light medium 9. So if that's the case, then it's slightly lighter than the foundation. And this concealer is super full coverage and super long lasting. It is really, really nice. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of concealer. So luckily I was the only one in the family to to test positive, which is really good. We are all vaccinated, so that's even better. It just stinks. You know, it just stinks. I'm just so over this. All right, so there is the concealer. I mean, this is one of the best concealers. It really, really is. Now to set my under eye, I'm going to use the Pat McGrath Under Eye Blurring Powder. And I'm using a BK Beauty 108, which is a really, really nice under eye powder brush. And this powder is just really, it's a really nice powder. So to do that, I'm just going to pick up a little bit with my Lumiere powder brush. And we'll just dust it all over the face. I do not have a Pat McGrath bronzer. She does not have one. So I'm going to go in with Gucci. And this is Gucci number 3. And I'm just using a Chikuhodo F01. For blush, I'm going to use Pat McGrath. And this is shade Nymphet. This is a beautiful, beautiful blush. I will go with my KZ number 4. This is from Chikuhodo. I think that the Pat McGrath blushes are one of my favorite blushes of the year. I know everybody is doing their favorites, best of 2021. I didn't. And maybe I still will, but I didn't get around to it. So that's on me. I don't know. Maybe I still will. I still have a week left. All right, so there is Nymphet. It is really a beautiful, beautiful blush. And now let's choose one of these new highlighters. They're a little bright, so I'm not quite sure. What to do with these. So I'm going to take a Sonia G. This is a Designer Pro. And I'm going to go into that top shade. So it's kind of like pinkish. I mean, I took the littlest amount and that payoff is amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love it. This is, I mean, amazing. I think it's really, really pretty. I'm really, really impressed. All right, for eyes. Which palette do I want to use? I think that because the other two palettes are so grand and so big, I'd like to do dedicated videos to them. So I'm going to use this small quad for today. And again, this is in shade Deep Space Divinity. All right. So let's open it up again. Let's swatch it and see what we're working with. So here are the shades. So I started here with the lightest, and then the matte pink or red, kind of purple, matte purple, and then this dual chrome, and then the darker brown or copper. So let me see what this kind of shifts. So that's kind of what we are working with. The purple surprised me. So I thought it was going to be more burgundy, and it's definitely more purple. So I don't know, not sure about using that one yet. because I know that that shade, that color, like the undertone, is not the best for me. All right, so I'm gonna prime my eyes because I haven't done that yet. And I'm just gonna throw on the Tom Ford Emotion Proof Eye Primer. All right, so I'm gonna take a reference number 14. I'm gonna go into this copper and we're gonna put that in the crease. It's really, really creamy. And look at the pigment. A lot of payoff. I mean, I just barely even went into the product and I was able to get enough product for both eyes. So I've done quite a lot of shopping lately. There's quite a lot of products that I haven't unboxed yet and done, you know, like I haven't even done an unboxing video on them yet. Stuff that's come in since I filmed my last unboxing. So I have so much stuff that I'm going to go on a very, very, very low buy. Probably, definitely for January, maybe even for February. I know that Chanel has a new collection coming out and I definitely want to pick that up. But other than that, I'm going to try really hard not to spend any money and kind of use what I've just picked up. All right, now I'm going to go in with a Sonia G Builder into this lighter shimmer. I don't know, I went a little crazy with the Black Friday, Cyber Monday sales, and they just never stopped. It was like the whole month of November, the whole month of December. So I want to make January like a no buy. And I know that there's going to be sales like after Christmas. I know that there's going to be sales. And so I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to try really hard not to spend money on stuff I don't need. All right, so I took that lighter shimmer and just put that on my lower lid in my inner corner. And now we're going to use this kind of purple, blue, green duochrome. And to do that, I'm going to use the BK Beauty A505. And I'm just going to put this in the outer corner. This is a good brush for these types of shadows. And I can already see that there's fallout. That is just part of working with these shadows. There is going to be fallout. And I did expect that, and I probably should have done my eyes first, knowing that there's always fallout. So I'm going to take my Sonia G Smooth Buffer and just kind of buff that away. I'm going to go back in with that reference number 14 and just kind of buff and see what happens. If I just kind of buff and blend. So I definitely see like the red coming out of that shadow. I'm not sure that I am a fan of the red. So let me just kind of touch up with this lighter shade. I'm going to take a reference number 12 and I'm going to go into the purple. I wasn't planning on it because it's got that red undertone, which is not a good undertone for me. But I'm not loving the way that the eye look is right now, so I'm just trying to see if we can fix it. All right, so I'm going to take that same brush. I'm not adding anything to it, and I'm just going underneath the eye to kind of bring that shade down. So here is the liquid liner. Let's apply this, see what happens. Sometimes once you add liner and mascara, the eye look can totally transform. So let's do that. So there's the eyeliner on one eye. It's not my favorite. The felt tip is a little bit bigger than I normally prefer. And so it kind of made applying a little bit more difficult. All right, so I do not have an open Pat McGrath Labs mascara. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use my Christian Louboutin. I have so many open mascaras, I don't wanna open up a new one. So I'm just gonna use this. I will apply it off camera and then we'll be back to put on this new lip. All right, so I do think that mascara eyeliner does help the eye look. It's still not my favorite, but I think it works. I think it works. So now I'm gonna line my lips, lip liner in shade Buff. I think that's gonna go perfect with the lipstick. And like I said, this is shade Nude Venus. Perfect match. Perfect. I kind of have like a more dramatic eye with a soft nude lip. All right, so there we go. What do you guys think? I love Pat McGrath. Love Pat McGrath. Like I said, this eyeshadow quad is probably not my favorite. The one that is similar to this that came out last year is like one of my favorites. It's so pretty. So I kind of was hoping that this would be along those same lines. It's not. So I shouldn't have expected it to be the same. But I think that was my fault. I think my expectations might have been a little bit too high. But the eye look is growing on me. It's growing on me. And I do think that, everything just kind of flows together. So I'm not complaining. Let me know down below what you guys think. I would love to hear what you guys picked up from the sale. You guys, the sale was like so good. So good. So I would love to hear from you guys what you picked up. What are you most interested in seeing my next video of? Which palette do you want me to use? The new Mothership that I picked up or the new holiday Mothership Mega? Let me know. Let me know down below what you guys think. I want to, again, thank you guys so much for stopping in today and making me a part of your day. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you guys in my next video.